Covering the local District 10 championship.
Good afternoon and welcome to Let's take on the Frank Rocket Sports by the Barking State Pipe and Supply. By State Farm. By Fat Chad's. Education and Training Hub. By Poppies. Titusville Area Hospital. We welcome you to the Ed Myer Complex. Afternoon, and Jim, you can ask.
Very nice this whole week. Field to play on. Kind of a crazy spring, and he said he day to play a game. Titusville battle won the first time they. So Franklin the winning side against the win in the game. It's going to be a lot of
quick timeout, and we'll this matchup. Beat Franklin last time tonight.
Like I said, back in May, expect a good.
Which will continue right after the Titusville Rockets.
Neighbor, your state there. Good Neighbor Connect is exclusively for State Farm customers. No signups. It helps you have at whatever distance about meeting through Good Neighbor. State
Line means it when we staff full fleet of questions and fill your order, assisting homeowners in the convenient location. Strive to keep our customers to a career. We have stop in and apply today. And plus years, we're
Dave and Ronnie the Ram. And so are our deals.
If you're looking for a new vehicle, we have a great
Week special is a Hera hardtop. It's on sale now. Our complete inventory. Up in and see us.
We're done.
Welcome to the University Training Hub. Quality education, which and emphasis on call now to be
as a result of the pride in the work they do here. Homer opportunities now available. Great living, receive paid holidays, career, all while family and friends. Homerwood.
To Art Pearson, Titusville, Franklin, Knapp, and Neely, the strike one is it's underway here. Strike two for four as I have Franklin. Guth. A little bit, talk a little bit, right?
Yep.
GUTA. A major, not as a teacher. 2-2. Told Luke is as a junior. I'll have to talk to in the right field. It's caught. So good. That Caleb batting strike one. But sport, these kids, of course, careful. Battery and so on for you. One down. Pitch is high. High 2-2. in for a single. As far as Doyle picks up. Luke, there's going to be some problems. Away from the curveball. For Franklin Knights. Dirt going to get by. Second. Carson. Deep. It's going to go to the. It's going to score as Doyle. Double in with the double. Drives in the first run. To right center field. He'll stop at second. Going to go up 1-0. Coker, excuse me. Strike one. Three here in the first inning. Neely. Second. Curve outside. I don't know if we've had a thing or track for that. It was pretty nice.
Rockets, yes.
Bobble it short and have an E6.
Yeah, these guys. Tunes or.
That's right. If you don't like the weather, give it up. 1-0 Franklin. Nap. Runner. I was watching to get 90 feet to run. How do they play this? Frank. I don't even what. They kept throwing the. Correct. Two balls. Oh, 2 on. Runners. Good pitch.
Going here for the in the football season.
Yeah. Many times when we do, I don't care what the different times in high school into left field, tag up. up the second run. Harmon. One. Up 2-0. The battery for the outside. Called strike. Wise, and I shouldn't. You had to 3-0 counts and sometimes just pitch it. Good. It is good. Out. Four deuces out. And that 2 runs, just one, and one left, and they come up.
Poppy's Equipment and Store. Our customers with rental equipment. Of equipment for you to get an event. Poppy's chairs, heaters, propane, no weekend warrior, reach Poppy's Place.
Bottom of the first. 2 runs on 2 hits. Here for you. Nightingale will be behind number 24.
Apologize for those. We're having mine.
Well,
So we're joking earlier, by the way, when Cameron Cleveland, the different from fall, a football. To remember some things.
Where
do we?
Leave it there.
Well, some equipment. That's the cost. About 100 days or so. Season.
That's not.
It is beautiful. Have had to deal with.
Yeah. Well, also, yeah, I think it's difficult. I thought son coaching track. The first strikeout for Knapp.
Rockets were down in Florida back in March. Had a pretty good month plus of playing and struggled the last couple weeks here.
Well, I think Titusville was 10-5 overall. First pitch to, I believe it's Nightingale, the pitcher. Straight ball 1 outside. Titusville had a good start. Balls popped into short right field. Titusville trying to make the play, and a nice play out there by Titusville. That would be, I believe, Hunter Thomas with a nice play off first base. 3 up, 3 down. as we go to the bottom of the second.
Fat Chad's Brewing is Titusville's premier dining destination, offering fine dining served with a cold beverage and great conversation. Try our oiled derrick sirloin or railroad flat iron, or how about the TPD ribeye, Louis Lip strip steak, or Fat Chad's pork steak. Our pasta entries and sandwiches are just as popular. Try the garden pasta or the Asiago chicken, or get the Rocketeer burger or fish sandwich, all served with fresh cut fries. Come in Saturday nights for Wild Game Saturdays. For good food and good times, it's Fat Chad's Brewing in Titusville.
Would you love to exercise, but pain is holding you back? The aquatic therapy offered at Titusville Area Hospital Physical Therapy may benefit anyone suffering from joint pain, recovery from joint replacements, or other surgeries, fibromyalgia, osteoarthritis, muscle weakness, or other physical limitations. In the comfort of a heated pool and with private one-on-one sessions, the professionals at TAH Physical Therapy can help. Call today for more information. 827-0354.
Whoever said,
"It's only a dog,"
never loved a dog.
Oh, so you want the
I
good
always
news?
love my dog.
We'll make sure you get the barking lot here. Oh, by the way, they're going to be closed during Memorial Day weekend, so pay attention on their Facebook page. But sorry about that. We'll get to that in a second. The good news is you can now see us, so we're back on.
We're back on video. Well, the good news, you can't see us. You can see the ball game.
No.
2-0 as we get into the bottom of the second. Franklin on top. Scored 2 at the top of the first inning, but Mr. Knapp went 3 up, 3 down with them on the second inning, so we get under motion here.
Yeah, real quick, want to thank all our sponsors this season. This wraps up our tomorrow officially we'll wrap up our calendar season for Rocket Sports. We'll be back in the fall, but want to thank all our sponsors. Want to thank the Titusville Area School District.
Colin Baker leads things off here in the bottom of the second for the Rockets. First pitch is swung on and missed. Strike one. Nightingale. Ooh, a little bit of steam. Right around the letters. Swung and missed. Strike two on Colin Baker. If you remember football, Colin was the running back for the Rockets. High outside, 1 and 2. Franklin picked up 2 runs in the first inning on 2 hits. Hit the ball well, but second inning, Mr. Knapp able to put him down in order, and Mr. Baker gets hit by the pitch. I'd have to smart a bit. Seems to be okay. Got him on top of the helmet, I believe. So Baker goes to first. Titusville had 2 runners in the bottom of the first inning. Were unable to bring them home. Nightingale, first pitch. Swing and a miss. Mong, the batter. Playing left field, Cam Mong. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off back here to the screen. 0-2. I got a southpaw umpire. Don't see that very often. Kind of surprised me. Little trivia. Very little.
We'll take whatever we can get from you, Jim.
Yeah, I'll get talking about 1940s baseball here in a minute. Pitch is high. Ball 1. Colton Baker on first. Mong with a 1-2 pitch to him. High fly ball into center, and it will be played. And that catch we made out there in center field.
Runner will stay on first. Rockets trail the Knights 2-0 here in the bottom of the second.
Mr. Cockler with the catch out in center field. Baker Of course, went back to first. Pretty good lead over at first. Pitch by Nightingale. A little low. Ball one. Ethan Nightingale delivers high. Ball two. Two and oh. With Baker at first. Again, pretty decent lead. Pitch down or throw down to first is sends Baker back a little quick. Or quickly. Nightingale with a 2-1 count to Titusville. Abrams up for the Rockets. Caught the inside corner. Tanner Abrams. Third baseman for the Rockets. Twos all across the board once again, except for thrower to first. I think Collins a huge threat to steal. Big, solid young man. Played football about 205, 210, didn't he? Ooh, nice changeup. Just missed. It's a nice pitch. Full count, 3-2. One out. Again, Baker on first. Pitch by Nightingale. And the ball is popped up, coming back and just out of play. And behind us. Go back to a full count once again.
I remember what two teams were playing. This is pro baseball. There was a clip, I don't know, I saw last week. Two teams just having a good time. And the comment was, as the runner advances down to second, of course, that was ball four anyways, so 2 on for the Rockets. But the comment was made that it was nice to see two teams having fun. It wasn't like dead serious. It was sports. You know, just going out there and having a good time.
Pros?
Pros, yeah. It was one of those batter-pitcher type things where, you know, they stare at each other but smile and just some respect for each other.
Bottom of the second, Titusville with 2 on. First pitch, ball. Justin. Check that Koval's up for Titusville. I messed up there. One and one. Low, 2 balls, 1 strike. Koval, the designated hitter for the Titusville Rockets. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Franklin on top, 2-0. Picked up 2 in the first inning on 2 hits in Titusville. Again, with 2 runners on, as they were in the bottom of the first, but 1 out. Pitch gets away from the catcher, and both runners will advance. so that'll help. Now runners at second and third. 3-2 count on Koval. One of the surprises of football season, Jackson, Koval, had a good football year. Pitches inside, ball 4. So he works for the walk. Second walk of the inning. Bases loaded for the Rockets. And that'll bring up Mr. Blakesley.
It'll be fun to see how they do this fall.
Yeah, it's it's always fun to watch. I mean, we get all caught up in the game and so on because we are a bit prejudiced towards the Rockets, and we want to see them pull off some big wins. But
well, we have some Franklin folks watching, and we had a crew that did Franklin games last year. We had the privilege of doing the last game last season.
Yep.
Boy, was that something! Franklin and Lakeview.
That was a good ball game.
Man,
good game to broadcast.
Yeah. But we're looking to be back to cover Franklin as well this fall. So.
Well, we've mentioned again and several times, Luke, how much fun it is to watch these kids go through. You're not looking for all staters and so on. You just want to see kids having a good time in athletics. And
I'm pretty sure Steve is
successful. Yes, Steve. Well, he's an animal, you know. Swinging him in a strike one to Blakesley. Bases loaded. 1 out for the Rockets. Could turn into a big inning for Titusville. Oh, 1 pitch. Got the outside corner. 0-2.
You mentioned your son coaches hurdles for the track team, and my son got to do that for the first time this year. So he came home and said, "Yeah, Mr. Bodemer's my coach." I'm like, "Oh, do you like him?"
Oh, there's a drive into center field. It's going to drop for a single. Titus will get 1 run in, and that's it. But Titus gets on the board. So Blakesley picks up the hit. Single to center. 2-1. Still 1 out, bases loaded yet for the Rockets. Mr. Knapp can help himself here. Good fastball, strike 1. Bottom of the second, if you just joined us. Swinging him at strike 1. Strike 2, excuse me. Lost track of my fingers when I was counting here. 0-2 pitch by Nightingale. Outside. 1-2. Pitch by Nightingale. Oh, Garrett reached for it and goes down swinging. It was a good pitch. Second out of the inning. Ethan Nightingale trying to bear down here. Bases loaded, giving up 1 run so far. 2 walks, 1 hit. Outside ball 1. Mr. Burley batting for the Rockets.
Bases loaded here with 2 outs, bottom of the second.
Low, ball 2. Brown and gold on all 3 bases here. As Mr. Burley's got an opportunity here to change things. 2 outs. Pitch is high. Ball 3. Ethan have a bit of a control problem. He walked 2 in the first. He's walked 2 so far here in the second. Got a 3-0 count here with Burley. Another wild one, and that'll do it. It'll walk a run in. So the Rockets pick up their second run of the inning, virtue of a walk. That's the third walk of the inning. So we're tied at 2, all tied up. Hunter Thomas comes up for the Titusville Rockets. Again, base is still loaded. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Pitch is high. We'll change up 1-1. Bottom of the second. Art Pearson complex here on the Myer complex. Ball is popped up. Catcher is looking to his left side, and he gets under it and drops it. That's a tough play. Tough play off to the left side. Couldn't quite get under it. Looks like he might have hurt himself a little bit. He seems to be okay. No. A little stiff. I don't know why he come up out of the crouch here a little bit stiff. I wasn't sure. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded for the Rockets. Bottom of the second, all tied at 2. Nightingale with the delivery. Ball's hit down the left field line, and they're going to have to hustle if they can get there. And it is foul ball. Oh, I thought that was going to drop in there. It would have given Titusville a few runs. So we'll come back and try it all over again. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Nightingale gets the sign. Big lead at first. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Thomas goes down with a K. That's the third out. But Titusville picks up 2 runs on 1 hit. 3 bases on balls. 3 men left on.
For 48 years, Oil Creek Plastics has provided quality, service, and integrity to their customers and community. Their talented and committed employees strive to deliver to their clients the best products that are American-made. In that spirit, our high school athletes show commitment to their school and community, excelling at every event. In these times of uncertainty, community comes together. Oil Creek Plastics is proud to support the Titusville Rockets and continue traditions that are made in the USA.
Whoever said,
"It's only a dog,"
never loved a dog. Our philosophy is simple. We treat every dog as if it were our own, and believe us, we spoil our dogs. When dogs are comfortable, they're happy. The Barking Lot in Titusville is ready to make your dog happy by offering grooming services, daycare, and boarding. Call today to schedule an appointment, or better yet, stop in and discover a stranger, crazier, quirkier group of dog lovers at the Barking Lot in Titusville.
Top of the third inning coming up. We're all tied at 2 here at the Art Pearson Field. Art Pearson was a big supporter of Rocket, well, not just Rocket, Titusville rec baseball years ago. Son played for him, my oldest son.
Well, Doug's a big baseball fan. He's loves watching the Pirates.
Oh, he's a huge Pirate fan. Yeah, he's got them on. He's got 3 computers going all the time, and one of them is on Pittsburgh. So that's what happens when you start working out of the home. Well, he did that all the time anyway. We used to go down in 1960. We go down to Forbes Field and watch Clemente and Mazeroski and those guys. Doug and Steve, and he's followed them ever since then.
How about Daisy Campbell?
Oh, yeah. Talk a lot about her. All set to go. Knapp with the first pitch here in the top third. Pop up. Goes the third, and 1 out. Guth pops up. field fly. First out of the inning. Last inning, Garrett put him down 1-2-3, so not bad. Doyle coming up now for the Caleb Doyle. Scored in the first. On the bases. Knapp. Ground ball towards third. Picked up at third, throw over to first, and we get this number 2 out. 5-3. So 2 up and 2 down very quickly here in the top of the third. Carson Wibble. Weibel or Wibble? Weibel, excuse me. First pitch. Down low, ball 1. We're at the top of the third. We're tied at 2. Rockets battling themselves back. They're down 2-0 at the end of 1. But they're able to come back with 2 here in the second. Top of the third, pitched by Knapp. Low, ball 2. Two out here in the bottom of the third. Three and 0, ball outside. I guess we'll be right back in the area tomorrow if plans go the way we have.
Yeah, girls softball tomorrow.
Girls softball tomorrow.
Against Jamestown, I believe.
Yes. Yep. Strike 1, 3-1 now with 2 out. Weibel at the plate. Oh, curveball, a nice ball hit deep into center field. That ball is going and gone. Carson Weibel with a big, big home run right out over center field. 3-2. That was a good hit. Good hit. It's got to be about, I can't see the sign out there. Was it 300 and something to center? What do I see out there, Luke? 340?
348, 340.
Yeah, that was a good poke.
We're staring through this fence, so my vision gets blurred.
Yeah, I got all these wires here. We're glad those wires are there before this game's over, probably. Ground ball towards third. Under the glove, out into left field, base hit. Not the official score, but I'll call it a hit. So a home run and a single. Puts a man on first. Again, 2 outs. McCracken, first baseman for Franklin, batting left-handed. Strike 1. No big damage here if we just get the out and come back and battle back again. We knew this was going to be a tight ball game. First time around in May, Titusville beat Franklin 2-1 on an unusual situation, as I talked to Coach Beach. Few pass balls is what we scored on.
Franklin
runs.
Yeah, Franklin delivered a lot of 21 strikeouts or something like that.
Yeah, they struck everybody. I was Guth. I was hoping to see him pitch today, but.
And he's heading where? Vanderbilt?
I think it's Vanderbilt. I heard, yeah. Inside, ball 2, 2-1. But I was looking at my sheets here, Luke, and I got him down as a junior. Now that's off my outside 3-1. That's off Max Preps, and that's not always the most accurate. It's of course 3-1, 2 outs. Runner takes off. Ball's hit up the middle. Single. Yes. Cocker goes to second. McCracken at first on a hit. Third hit of the inning, one being a round tripper home run. Let's see, I got Alexander up here. My lineup card is a little different than what's batting. Oh, he's a designated hitter. That's why, Bodemer. Pay attention. I missed him last time around. That's what messed me up. 1-1. Kyle Alexander, designated hitter for Franklin. 2 on, 2 out. 3-2 lead Franklin. Curve outside. No, check that. Caught the corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looks like Garrett throws a pretty good breaking ball. Gets a little bit off of it. Sidearm, back up the middle. And they go 6-4 on the force play, and that'll put an end to the inning. Picked up 1 run on 3 hits. They leave 2 on.
Exceptional care. That is what our team of compassionate experts at Titusville Area Hospital Orthopedics will provide. Whether you're experiencing aches and pains or have suffered from significant injury, we are here for you. Board-certified orthopedic surgeon Michael Dvorkin is highly experienced in treating all orthopedic and sports medicine conditions. No matter what the treatment may be, you can trust that we'll be here for you every step of the way, helping you get back to the life you enjoy. Learn more about our exceptional orthopedic care at titusvillehospital.org.
Pennsylvania Hardwoods, a worldwide supplier of high-quality logs and lumber, is a proud sponsor of the Titusville Rockets. Located along Titusville Road in Pleasantville, Pennsylvania Hardwoods purchases standing timber and logs and some of the world's highest quality hardwood, which is growing right in your backyard. For a free appraisal, call Pennsylvania Hardwoods at 814-590-6730. Best of luck to the Titusville Rockets from Pennsylvania Hardwoods.
Yeah, welcome back here. Beautiful Wednesday afternoon. Rocket baseball. Tomorrow we'll be next door to watch girls softball. You've been watching some softball.
I've been watching a lot of softball on TV. Got a granddaughter playing up at Climber, and so I'm trying to learn the game. The ball's a little bit larger than what we're seeing today, so. 3-2, Franklin on top. Mr. Weibel with a big home run, and Luke Guth goes to the mound, so I'll get my wish. I'll get a chance to see him pitch. Young man that we think is headed towards Vanderbilt. Throws somewhere around 90 mile an hour. Not bad if he is a junior, and I'm going to have to check with Coach Schmidt, but my sheets tell me he's a junior. But so they make the pitching change here. And tall, lanky boy. Titusville down 2-0 at the end of 1. Come back and got 2 in the bottom of the second. Gave up the home run here in the top of the third to Weibel, and now come into the bottom of the third down 1. I haven't talked for so long that I'm getting hoarse already. That's unusual for me.
It is. Speaking of horse, I know you're excited. The Preakness is coming up.
Won't even watch it.
You watch Kentucky Derby?
No, I didn't.
We talked about it yesterday.
I watched it on your show.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
First pitch, pop up, and it's out of play. Haley up for leading things off here in the bottom of the third for the Rockets.
Roy Schweitzer, head coach of the Rockets. Aaron Beach, Uriah Sampson, assistant coaches. Put a lot of time with these guys.
Guth's pitch. And a line out to short. I thought that was going to go over the head. I was waiting to say, out into left field. But not so. Line out 6. Shortstop, 1 down. So that should bring up Mr. Colin Baker. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Oh. Swing and a miss. Check that, fouled back. 0-2. Bottom of the third here at the Art Pearson field. Swing and a miss, strike 3 by Mr. Baker. Second out. Franklin on top, 3-2. Mong, the batter for the...
throwing some heat there.
Check that.
Wow.
Yeah.
2 good pitches.
Yeah, he throws hard. 0-2 pitch. Strike 3. So Mr. Guth comes in. 1-2-3. Bottom of the, going to the top of the fourth, excuse me. 3-2 Franklin.
Whether you're looking to buy, sell a house, land, farm, or commercial property in and around Titusville, Franklin, Oil City, and surrounding areas, you've come to the right place. ShagoRealEstate.com. 25 plus years of real estate sales meets state-of-the-art technology. We use 3D imaging to produce 3D virtual tours used on social media and MLS virtual tour links. And we're also a U-Haul neighborhood dealer. We're Shago Real Estate LLC.
Your Armstrong services are more important than ever. There are more and more connected devices in the home these days. To get the most out of your experience, you need a network that is always getting better. You deserve superior performance, and that's what Armstrong offers every day. Whether you're working from home, enjoying your favorite content together, or simply catching up while apart, count on Armstrong to keep you connected to what matters most.
And welcome back. Top of the 4th inning of play. Mr. Garrett Knapp on the mound for the Rockets. Rockets trail 3-2 here against the Knights.
Garrett throwing well. It's he gave up the home run ball, but other than that, he's done a good job. According to my stats, which are not very accurate, it's 5 hitters right now. But down 1 as we get going here in the top of the 4th. Knapp with the windup and the pitch. Ball is popped into center field, and it'll be caught out there in center field. 1 out. So the first out of the inning. Knapp with the delivery. Strike 1. Brings up Drew Cockler. And he'll get on an error. Cockler. Throw to first. Knapp with 1 out, 1 on, here in the top of the 4th. To the plate. Ball is lined down the right field line, and it is foul. Nightingale up here for Franklin. Knapp with the 0-1 pitch. Steps off. Three-two. Franklin on top. Here in the fourth. The ball's hit to second, popped up. And that'll be out number 1 for the Rockets on Nightingale. Check that out, number 2, yes. Guth, top of the order up. Flight out last time up. Runners on the go. Throw down to second, and he's out. Good throw.
Wow.
Neely. Nice job. So picked off. Oh, now they're saying safe. Said he dropped the ball. Not sure what happened there. I took my eyes off the play, Luke, and I think we're going to have an explanation here too. The throw was in time, but they're saying he dropped the ball. Coach from Titusville going to go out and talk to the umpire and see what the call was. I'm sorry, I looked down at my papers to mark it down, and next thing I know, he's called safe. And the explanation apparently is okay, so we'll have to give him the base. So Mr. Guth will come back up to the plate. That would have been the third out. That could be a big play. Must have dropped it after the tag or on the tag. Maybe he slid into him. 0-1 pitch outside, 1-1. So we stay in the top of the fourth. Runner now on second. Knapp with the 1-1. Inside 2-1. Checks the runner. Yeah, oh, nice pitch. 2-2. A little bit of a change curve. Kind of freezes the batter just enough that he couldn't pull the string on it. 2 outs. Knapp. Holding a long time. And now there's a time call by the batter. Wondering who's going to call time first. We go to the stretch, the pitch. Oh, Guth reaches out and fouls it off. That was a good bit. That was a good bat right there for Luke. Protecting that plate. 2-2 count. Knapp to the stretch. Comes to the plate and loses the ball. I think that's a balk, and it is. Got to move the runner over to third. You don't see that happen very often. Went to throw the ball, and it slipped out of his hand. So the runner's just 90 feet away for Franklin with 2 outs. Pitch. Inside, 3-2. Look close. Look close.
Big pitch here, Jim.
Nice crowd here today. A lot of parents, grandparents, baseball fans sitting here on a nice day. 3-2. Here's the pitch. Ball 4 low. So Guth works for the walk.
So So a hot day like like today, everybody's sitting out in the sun, which is fine. But I'm told, I was just told by Scott Salvo before we came on that the city's planted trees down here.
Oh.
So there'll be some shade for folks who want to enjoy some summer ball.
Well, that'll be good. Doyle up now for Franklin with men on first and third. 2 outs, top of the fourth. Curveball into right field. No, check that, second baseman, nice play. I thought that ball was going to get through. It did not. And 4-3, and Titusville's out of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left on for Franklin.
Tired of waiting days to get tires? At Big G Tire and Auto, most of the time they can have your tires ordered and delivered within the same day. Randy knows tires, but did you know Big G can also handle state inspections? In fact, if you purchased a vehicle at Donovan and Bauer Auto Group, your free state inspections will be honored at Big G. They'll also gladly inspect your vehicle if you purchased it elsewhere. For rust-averted undercoating, state inspections, and most name brand tires, Big G Tire and Auto can handle it all on the Hightown Road in Titusville.
And welcome back. Bottom of the fourth inning of play here. Rockets trail the Knights 3-2.
A good ball game. It's what we expected, given what happened with the first time around with these guys. 2-1 Titusville down at Franklin back in May. So expected this to be a close ball game. Home run separating the game right now is Franklin's able to get one. Mr. Carson Weibel. Long ball out center field. Put Franklin up 3-2, and but it's been a good ball game. Luke Guth on the mound for Franklin, and as we've mentioned, he's a D1 candidate. Abrams will get things started for the Rockets. Tanner scored one of the runs for Titusville. First pitch, strike one. You know, there's a certain amount of psychology involved in all sports, of course. Fastball, strike two. Luke has a reputation, Guth. And so when they...
Not me.
yeah, the wrong Luke. Well, you got a reputation, but we won't go there.
Right.
We'll let Corey take care of that in the morning. But... you know, you're down 1 run, and they bring in this kid that's cranking it around 80, 85, 90 mile an hour. And Titusville reached at the check down at first base, no swing. 2-2 count on Abrams. And so mentally for Titusville, you got to overcome this fact that he's rated as he is. It's tough. Oh, good swing by Abrams. That was a good fastball. He does throw hard. That's one of the joys of broadcasting sports when you're 106 years old. You get to see these young kids and inside. Some of the parents beside us here thought that was a good pitch. It was a good pitch. Umpire said just a bit inside. Full count. But you get to watch these young kids come through. And I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. Watched the track meet yesterday, and
well, even when you spot kids with talent on another team,
oh yeah,
it's
absolutely
enjoyable to cover that.
Strike three. Yeah, I mean, this young man had a reputation. I'm talking about Luke Guth, and pitcher for Franklin, and I wanted to see him. I said something to Coach Schmidt, and he said, "Well, I hope you don't today." But it turned out because Titus was playing well. They get up 1 run, and this how important this game is to this team's. Strike. And so you bring in your ace to hold the game. Outside, one-on-one.
When you're talking baseball, you're also looking, okay, who do we have coming up? Do we need them, here? Do we save them? What do we do?
Yeah, exactly.
Softball, I'm just amazed. Those ladies can just
crank
them out
Yeah.
game after
I was watching
game.
one of those games on TV, and the gal had 178 pitches, I think it was.
Wow.
1-2, strike 3. 2 strikeouts for as Cole goes down. Brings the top of the order up and Mr. Blakesley. Yeah, I think sometimes, as I mentioned, I remember years ago running in track. And there were certain kids from Erie and Pittsburgh area that I was running with, and you just knew how good they were. And you go up there knowing that your best time was this, their best time's half second faster, and so there's psychology of trying to beat that. 1-1 count now to Blakesley. 4-3 Franklin, if you just joined us. Check that 3-2 Franklin if you just joined us in the 4th. 1-2 strike count to Blakesley. Goes pitch. Outside and low. 2-2. I was talking to Aaron Beach too, and I don't know the rules, and he did tell me, but that was a half hour ago. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Rockets as we go to the top of the 5th.
Hi, Joe, Dave, and Ronnie the Ram here. The temperatures are warming up, and so are our deals at Donovan & Bauer Auto Group.
That's right, Joe. If you're looking for a new Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or a quality used vehicle, we have a great selection rolling in.
This week's special is 2018 Jeep Wrangler 4-door, sport model, 6-speed, hard-to-find stick, 53,000 miles on it, and you can have it for $35 grand.
So to see our complete inventory, view our website, or better yet, stop in and see us.
We're Donovan Bauer on the Highttown Road in Titusville.
And welcome back to the Ed Myer Complex, a beautiful Wednesday afternoon. Bringing you some boys baseball today. Got girls softball tomorrow. Looking forward to just being outside and enjoying this weather. Our coverage of Rocket Sports this spring sports season made possible by these great sponsors. By the Barking Lot. By Interstate Pipe and Supply. By Armstrong. By Oil Creek Plastics. By Donovan & Bauer Auto Group. By State Farm Insurance. By Fat Chad's Brewing. By Homerwood. By the University of Pittsburgh Titusville Education and Training Hub. By Shago Real Estate. By Poppy's Equipment and Storage Rental. And by Titusville Area Hospital. Big thanks to all our sponsors.
Top of the 5th, 3-2 Franklin on top as Garrett Knapp will continue on the mound for the Rockets. Carson Weevil will start things off. He homered last time up to put the Knights ahead. We were talking, going to break there, about pitching and so on. There's a pitch count in high school ball, and you were talking about trying to project what you have to have the coming days and weeks in baseball for your pitchers. And whatever he throws today, I don't know what the rest period is, but if he throws under 25, I guess he's okay. But there is a PIAA rule in terms of pitch count, so that's important. Ball is popped up down the right field line and will go out of play. So all those kinds of things you have to take into account as you're looking at changing your lineup and bringing pitchers in and out and so on. So a lot more to it.
I think you were expecting Adam to catch that.
Really? That's Steve's boy, isn't it?
Wow.
Nothing personal, Adam. Foul ball. 2-2. Well, he nodded his head at me, so he's not too mad.
Rockets trail 3-2 here. Top of the 5th inning of play. Again, Bringing you Rocket Boys baseball today, girls softball tomorrow. Lady Rockets will host Jamestown.
Pitch outside. Goes to full count. I think probably Garrett's being a little cagey a little bit with Mr. Weeble since he put the last one 350 feet out of the park.
Yeah, it was a nice home run for him.
That was a good hit, yeah. Good, solid drive. 3-2 pitch.
Now a ripped foul.
Yep, down the third base side. Titusville's track team has one more event, dual meet, and then they go to the playoffs. Ball 4 low. So Carson gets on.
Yeah, they'll be in, Warren tomorrow?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's right.
I was mentioning earlier that my son did hurdles for the first time, and he came home and he told us, I said, oh, does that mean you got to work with Mr. Bodemer? He goes, oh, yeah, he's really nice. I'm like, Mr. Bodemer?
You should have said I didn't know Jim was coaching.
Yeah.
Nolan's doing a good job. Throw to first. I was kind of disappointed yesterday, and Landon Wolfco was unable to. He got a false start in the highs. I was kind of anxious to see him run. Not all his fault, in my opinion. Drive into left field. Pick up the single, put 2 on.
No outs here with 2 runners on for the Franklin Knights. Lead by 1 here in the top of the 5th. 3-2 the score.
Yeah, we don't want to give him a bunch of runs here. McCracken comes up now for Franklin. Cracken's 0 for 2 this afternoon.
I want to thank Assistant Coach Uriah Sampson sending us some stats last night. Greatly appreciate it. I'll tell you, Jib, all season we're kind of wrapping up our coverage for the year here, but all the coaches, big thanks to them, their staffs. Whenever we call and ask a question, they answer. And
bunt down the third base side, nice bunt, excellent bunt. Caught us off guard. Goes in for a single. Runners advance. Bases are loaded. McCracken laid that down nicely. That'll bring up a designated hitter, Alexander, Kyle Alexander. Bases loaded, no outs, and Mr. Beach is going to go out and talk to Mr. Knapp. Yeah, this could be a break open situation here. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're up by 1. I don't know. Again, I'm not keeping track of pitch counts, and I don't know what Titusville's schedule is after this. But as you were talking about it earlier, all that comes into play when where coach makes a decision as to what to do here. Mr. Blue is going to go out and hustle things along. Boy, there's been a lot of controversy in Major League Baseball on umpiring. And when you start to look at the game, you can see that you can understand that a little bit.
It's almost becoming too technical.
Yeah.
You know,
well, I
replay
like
here, replay there.
I like the old human aspect of it. And
well, I think that
Augie Donatelli. Do you remember his name? First pitch to Alexander is fouled off. Well, he was a Major League umpire, and these guys took control of the game, and they're going to make mistakes, and that's all okay. Mr. Hurdler, speaking of hurdlers, foul back, 0-2. Well, I'll tell you what, home to first. Double play would be really nice right now.
See if we can order that up for you.
Yep. Pop up down the first baseline. I'll take that. 1 out. So we swing and a miss, strike one. We go to Alex Weibel. Also 0 for 2. 1 out. We need a double play now. Ball outside, 1-1. Bases loaded for Franklin. Curveball, a nice pitch. Bottom saw right out of that pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bases loaded. 1 out. This is a big batter right now. Big inning for Franklin and Titusville. Both teams. Franklin needs to score. Titusville needs to get out of the inning. 2-2. The ball's outside. It's been a good game to watch, Luke. Picked the right game to broadcast. 2 good teams. Into the dirt. Nice stop, Neely. Full count.
I think weather played a role in that.
I was trying to give you a little credit here for being some,
I appreciate it,
some
but
wisdom. Some wisdom
that's been miserable for us to try to get out and do something.
Knapp with a 3-2 pitch. Oh, curveball. Oh. That's a nice pitch. I laugh because I could never hit that sucker. 2 out. Or if he gets out of this inning now, this would be tremendous. Pitch popped up, and we may get out of it. Second base makes the play.
Nice
Great
job,
Mr. Knapp.
Wow.
Bases loaded, 3 left on, 2 hits, no errors. 3-2 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Franklin on top.
Like a good neighbor, your State Farm agent is there. And there. And now, there. Good Neighbor Connect is a secure virtual meeting tool exclusively for State Farm customers. It's simple to use, no signups, downloads, or plugins, and it helps you have the conversations you need with your agent at whatever distance you prefer. Ask your agent about meeting through Good Neighbor Connect today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Interstate Pipe and Supply means it when we say service means business. With a knowledgeable staff, full fleet of trucks, and large product offering, we can answer your questions and fill your orders big or small. We are your one-stop shop assisting homeowners and contractors quickly and efficiently, offering 4 convenient locations. We know the importance of customer service and strive to keep our customers returning and happy. Looking to turn a job into a career? We have several opportunities available in our company, so stop in and apply today. Proud to serve the Titusville community for 50-plus years, we're Interstate Pipe and Supply.
And we are back as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning of play, and the Rockets trail the Franklin Knights 3-2. Could have been worse, Jim. Garrett Knapp got the Rockets out of a situation where bases were loaded and no outs.
No outs, yeah. I was a little fearful that things were going to break open. That was just a great job. Give credit to Aaron Beach, assistant coach, walking out. Had a little conversation with Garrett, and Garrett settled down. Speaking of Garrett, he'll lead things off. Bottom of the 5th, Titusville's down 3-2. Guth with the first pitch. Curveball outside, ball 1.
Just joining us, Guth is putting on a show here.
Yeah, he's tough. He's headed for, we think, Vanderbilt. No, Knapp down to second. and tagged out. 4-3, first out of the inning. So one out here in the bottom of the fifth. Yeah, that was a good job by Garrett Knapp getting out of that inning, and really did well. Burley up for Titusville. Speaking of Titusville, I understand we have an old man watching, Max Cole. Say hi to Max, old buddy of mine. Actually,
You said
a teammate of mine.
I was going to say, you were telling me in terms of just raw talent, he was right behind you.
Well, I don't know if talent was the end of that. Raw was there. I don't know about Max was a good ball player. He's a point guard. We had really good point guards back in those days. Ronnie Warner, Max. We had a good ball club. Basketball, I'm talking.
Well, what was the year that you guys were undefeated?
Not in basketball. Football, we were undefeated
football.
that year. Yeah, that year we were undefeated in football. I think we were 17-4 in basketball. Lost the District 10 championship to Vincent, who went on and won states. 0-2 pitch. And reaching for it, Burley strikes out. Second out of the inning. I didn't know. I saw on Facebook somebody posted a picture of the Marine Bank team from the YMCA, and I was on that team. I don't remember that, but that was Jim Cole, Max's brother, and Paul Voisin, and nice drive into deep center, and the center field's over, and that makes the catch. So Thomas out, flied out to center field. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the top of the sixth. Titusville down by 1, 3-2 Franklin.
Hi, Joe, Dave, and Ronnie the Ram here. The temperatures are warming up, and so are our deals at Dunban & Bauer Auto Group.
That's right, Joe. If you're looking for a new Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or a quality used vehicle, we have a great selection rolling in.
This week's special is a 2013 four-door Wrangler Sahara hardtop with only 78,000 miles on it. It's on sale now for $25,000. So to see our complete inventory, view our website, or better yet, stop in and see us.
We're Donovan Bauer on the Highttown Road in Titusville.
Welcome to the University of Pittsburgh at Titusville Education and Training Hub. Each student is given a personalized, pit-quality education, which benefits greatly from our small class sizes and emphasis on hands-on learning. This experience is second to none in Northwestern Pennsylvania, and we take serious pride in our devotion to professionalism and education. At the University of Pittsburgh at Titusville Education and Training Hub, applying is faster than saying our name. Call now to begin your journey today.
And welcome back to Titusville Rocket Baseball here at the Ed Myer Complex. Titusville down 3-2 going into the top of the sixth inning. Garrett Knapp going all the way for Titusville. Did a great job last inning. Bases loaded, nobody out. Got out of the inning without giving up a run. And that was excellent. Excellent play. Excellent pitching. And that'll bring up Nightingale, who started the ball game for Franklin. Ethan pitched well. Once they got the home run from Weibel, they brought in their ace and hoping that he can hold them off here for another inning. I think 7.
Yep.
I believe.
Been a good matchup between Titusville and Franklin this year. We mentioned Titusville beat them last time they played 2-1, so they've been tight games, Jim.
Yeah, they have been. And first pitch by Garrett, fouled down the right field line. Well, and you can see why. Both teams playing well. The big play, of course, the home run by Weibel. But other than that, these two teams have been equal, and they've done a very good job. 0-1 pitch. There's that soft curve, I call it, slow curve.
You're down here yesterday watching track, and so that was busy. You had something going on off the softball fields, practice here at the baseball fields. It's just a busy day yesterday. It's great to see the complex being used as much as it is.
Oh, a little slow getting it over from short, 6-3, but the runner beats it out for a base hit. Nightingale hustling down. I'm going to score that E6. I don't know if that's correct or not, but he should have had him out. It took a little too much time getting him over there. So that puts a man on with nobody out. That's an out we should have had. Hope that doesn't come back to bite us. Nightingale with a pretty good lead. Knapp checks him. Comes home. Pitches outside. Luke Guth, the batter. Heard his name mentioned quite a bit here today. Pitch over to throw over to first. Nightingale dives back in. I'll tell you, Garrett's not afraid to hold him on there.
Adam Bodemer, our camera operator, down along first. Cameron Cleveland out in the outfield. Luke Rio, Jim Bodemer with you.
Pitch, strike. Just caught the outside corner. 1-1. Nobody out here. Top of the 6th. Checks the runner. And he's going to go over to first. You know, we were talking about Max Cole here a little bit ago. My teammates didn't have baseball back in those days. We played recreational baseball. You mentioned Daisy Campbell, the three-wheeler. Do you remember her? Did you know Daisy?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Yeah, she rode a three-wheel bicycle. She went to every ball game, Little League, Rotary, whatever. But Titusville sports were track was the only sport in the spring for guys.
Well, a special connection with the Pirates, right?
Yeah, Hannes Wagner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Did she go down and sit on the bench with those guys?
I was told that with Danny Murtaugh and those guys back in those days. Yep.
This is where we get into trouble because we share these stories that we hear.
And we don't know if they're true or not. It's like the old fish story. I caught this fish. That sucker was 18 inches long. I'm in trouble all the time anyway. 1-2 pitch. Down to short. Get there. Over to second for one. Back to first. Not in time. Good job, though. 6-4 on the force out.
One out on the board here on the top of the 6th. The runner on.
That's what you do. You make the pitcher stay on the base and run in 80-degree weather. Oh, I guess you don't. Okay, now we have a call that is obstruction. What's the call here? I got to pay more attention here. I just gave that play up, and now we got a call. Coach Schmidt was out talking to the umpire. Luke is still standing down on first talking to the 3 Titusville players as the umpires in the center field. We don't have instant replay, do we, today?
I didn't bring it, no.
Yeah. Daggone. And have to see what this call is. Now the Franklin coach obviously wants an explanation. And Luke is out. I'm sorry, folks. I missed this. The throw was wild. I wonder if they called for obstruction, base runner interference on the first baseman's attempt to catch the ball, but it was up the line. Well, I'm going to go with that. That's my best explanation. Maybe between names we can get the umpire over to explain that to us. Or maybe he'll tell me to pay more attention. I got enough critics, I don't need another one. First pitch is to Doyle, is strike one. So there's 2 outs now. I'm not sure how to mark that. Send me a message, Max Cole. Ball's popped up, coming out of play.
Go down to the field to Bill McCrillis, who's on the wireless. Oh, no, wait, sorry.
Yeah. Walk out there and stop the game, Bill. And actually, 0-2 pitch with 2 outs. Knapp coming to the plate. Sidearm. Inside. Drop down with that pitch. In the dirt. Ball 2. Garrett looks at Neely and says, "Oh, sorry there, catcher. It's my fault." Again, nice crowd down here tonight, this afternoon, enjoying the 80-degree weather. Strike 3. Good job. Titusville able to get out of the inning. Basically 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Titusville down by 1. Franklin leading 3-2.
The quality flooring made at Homerwood in Titusville is a result of the talented, hard-working employees that take pride in the work they do. Our employees live and work here. Homerwood is a great company with many career opportunities now available in most shifts, which means you can make a great living, receive benefits day one, enjoy 11 paid holidays, and have the opportunity to advance and build a career, all while enjoying small-town life and being close to family and friends. Stop in to apply today. We're Homerwood. Poppy's Equipment and Storage Rental in Pleasantville is committed to providing our customers with exceptional service while offering quality rental equipment. We offer competitive pricing and an array of equipment for you to get the job done and on time. Hosting an event? Poppy's can help with that too. We have tents, tables, chairs, heaters, generators, barbecues, and more. Need firewood or propane? No problem. Whether you're in construction or a weekend warrior, reach out to Poppy's about your next project needs. Poppy's Place on the Tinesta Road in Pleasantville.
Well, speaking of Poppies, if you got a graduation coming up and you need to rent some tents or some other things for a get-together, give them a call. They're located out in Pleasantville. Big thanks to all our sponsors for our coverage of Rocket sports all season long. It's been a good season, from football to soccer to swimming and basketball, baseball, softball tomorrow. We want to say good luck to all these kids and those who are graduating. Best of luck in your future endeavors. It's been a lot of fun covering you over the years, and we greatly appreciate it.
We go to the bottom of the 6th. Titusville down by 1. Mr. Neely lines one into the right field side. He's going to go for 2, and now he comes back. Thought maybe they were going to send him one down, but they did not. So single to right from Mr. Neely. Get things started here for Titusville. First hit off of Luke. Brings up Colin Baker. Mr. Schweitzer's going to talk to him. I wonder if they're going to play small ball. Neely's fairly quick down at first. Quick move over to first by Guth. Neely gets back. Nobody out. Top of the 6th. Titusville down by 1. Strike 1. Outside corner. Most all of the pitches by Guth have been around the plate, even just off the corner sometimes. That's high. Paul gets away, and Neely is going to head for second. Throw down to second. He's in standing up. So man in scoring position now, if we can get a bit of a gapper. Show my age again, a bloop and a blast. Strike 2, 1 and 2. Baker struck out last time up. 1 ball, 2 strike pitch, strike 3. Outside corner. Caught him looking. First out of the inning. Mong comes up for Titusville. Low outside. Mong is 0 for 2, flied out. Flied out in the second, struck out in the third. Ball's hit deep into left center. That's a gapper. That may be real like a gapper. That is gone. Home run, Mong. Big, big hit. My goodness. About the same place that Weibel hit his, and Titusville picks up 2 big runs. That is one mammoth. You know what that does now? You're in the bottom of the 6th. That means you got to get 3 outs.
Yeah.
That's a big, big at bat. So Mong, home run for the Rockets.
Talking to Coach Beach, he said they've been struggling getting past 3 runs in a game, so.
Yeah, Titusville up now 4-3. Curveball, strike 1. Abrams up for Titusville. I was the last batter I expected to put one out of the park, having watched him this during the day, but man, he got all of that. It was a good pitch, and he just cowtailed it. Another old term. 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes now with 1 out. I don't think Mr. Guth is happy about that. He's wind up the pitch. Strike 3. Oh, that ball was coming in quick. 2 outs. And we're going to have Durstein bat. Koval has been batting in the designated hitter spot here, but this will be Tyler's first time up. You know, it's been interesting watching when the umpires and coaches have had this talk and so on, like that last inning, whatever that play was. The runner's down at first for Franklin. 3 Titusville kids talking to him.
Yeah.
Here, Tyler's talking.
I think it was actually Luke on first.
Huh?
I think it was Luke that was on first when they were doing it.
It was Luke.
Yeah.
It was the pitcher. Yeah, they know each other, and they go about the business, and that's kind of neat. Well, see what Tyler can do here. Again, bottom of the 6th, home run by Mung put Titusville up 4-3. Big, big hit. Luke's first pitch, strike 1.
The other thing I like, Jim, and it's not forgetting where you came from. How much the Blade boys have been a part of these teams and encouraging them and hanging out with them. I know when these guys were in Florida back in March.
JJ was out.
Yeah.
Well, he went to Vanderbilt, didn't he? Outside, ball 1, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. I think Blade went to Vanderbilt, where Luke is thinking of going. So I heard. Pitch, curveball, fouled off, coming back out of play. It's got a nice curveball change. Yeah, I was talking to Aaron Beach, and he said the young man can throw about 90 miles an hour. And I looked at my sheets, as I mentioned earlier, and I've got him listed as a junior. I hadn't talked to Coach Schmidt.
Good eye.
That pitch comes in there hard. 2-2. 2-2 in 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Bottom of the 6th, Titusville up 1, 4-3. Pitch, curveball, strike 3. That's so pretty. Pretty pitch. I like to watch that. Go to the bottom, the top of the 7th, Titusville on top, 4-3. Big 3 outs coming.
Inventory is low here at Donovan and Bauer Auto Group, but we still have a lot of new inbound Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC vehicles still to come, from pickup trucks to SUVs. Get in contact with us to find out what we have coming, and we are accepting deposits for new inbound inventory that has not yet arrived. So get with us today and see what deal we can work for you. Our service and body shop is here to help with all your automotive service needs as always. When you have the time, we invite you to find new roads and visit us on Route 8 North in Titusville or shop online at donovanbauer.com.
Here we go, top of the 7th. Can the Rockets hold on to win this game? They lead 4-3 after a nice home run last time up. Picking up 2 runs.
It's going to be fun to watch. We'll see what happens here as the Rockets will start off with Mr. Carson Weibel, who already has 1 home run for the day. So we'll see. Garrett Knapp gone the whole way for Titusville. Pitched very well, especially the 5th inning. Pitched himself out of a bases loaded, no out situation. And now Coach will go out and talk to the Rockets. This is really a big inning for Titusville, these 3 outs, because of the standings, the playoff standings. Titusville's 8-4, and I believe Franklin's 7-4 according to my sheets. I don't know how accurate they are. I think they're pretty close. So I don't know whether they're making a change here. And it looks like they are going to make a pitching change. Well, we'll see how that brings, what that brings about. Colin Baker will be coming in to pitch for Titusville. These final 3 outs. Yeah, something, and I don't want to second guess coaches because it sounds like that's what I'm doing.
You're just starting now?
Yeah, that's what I've been doing for 100 years. From my coaching experience, I don't know how many times I overcoached. You know, here you have a kid that's been pitching the ball game, the whole ball game. You bring in Colin. I don't know Colin at all from baseball. I don't know him from football, of course. Coaches know what they're doing. I'm not trying to second guess them, but I know many times I've overcoached. And if you just let the kids play the game, so it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. Again, I'm not trying to second guess the coaching staff. They know their kids and they know what's best for the team. So, but it's tough, you know. Colin's coming in now with 3 outs to go, and I know he throws well. Following him in the media. He and so does Hunter Thomas. Both of them throw well. So
it's been a beautiful week, and it's been nice to see folks come out and enjoy baseball, softball, track. We've been talking that we were down here yesterday watching boys and girls track meet against Union City. We're going to have girls softball for you tomorrow afternoon as the Lady Rockets host Jamestown.
Yeah. So Garrett Knapp goes to shortstop. Colin Baker comes in to pitch. And Carson Weibel comes to the plate already with a home run this day. First pitch, high, ball 1. Franklin bench is all fired up here. That's good. Pitch. Down third. Long throw across field. Got him. First out. 5-3. That's great. That's a long throw. He took that ball right over the bag. One down. Cockler up for Franklin. Strike one. Well, this would be a tough loss for Franklin if they end up losing this. Strike two. Big ball game like this, you bring in your ace. Mung goes and puts one out into left field, left center field fence, and ball outside. 1-2.
You mentioned this earlier, but we're like right in the middle, so we've got Franklin fans in the Titusville, so.
It's fun to listen to them. Yeah, it's good. There's a drive into left center field. That's going to get the gap. No, it does not. We get it from left fielder. Picks that ball up. Fly to left. 2 outs. One to go. McCracken now will come up. Franklin down to their final out here. Well, so far, coaches have shown me what they know. Move with Colin. Strike one. Pitch, swing and a miss, strike two. Colin Baker now 0-2 with 2 outs, and batter calls timeout. Steps out. McCracken 0 for 2 tonight. Check that 1 for 2, I believe. The pitch, swing and a miss, foul ball. Looks like he got it on the hands.
Yeah.
Sounded funny. So it's a foul ball. Back to 0-2. Comes the 0-2 pitch. High. Ball one. Been a good ball game, folks. Hope you've enjoyed it. Comes the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. Titusville picks up the big win. Titusville with the win 4-3 over the Franklin Knights. We'll have a wrap-up right after this.
Fat Chad's Brewing is Titusville's premier dining destination, offering fine dining served with a cold beverage and great conversation. Try our oiled derrick sirloin or railroad flat iron, or how about the TPD ribeye, Louis Lip strip steak, or Fat Chad's pork steak. Our pasta entries and sandwiches are just as popular. Try the garden pasta or the Asiago chicken, or get the Rocketeer burger or fish sandwich, all served with fresh cut fries. Come in Saturday nights for Wild Game Saturdays. For good food and good times, it's Fat Chad's Brewing in Titusville.
Would you love to exercise, but pain is holding you back? The aquatic therapy offered at Titusville Area Hospital Physical Therapy may benefit anyone suffering from joint pain, recovery from joint replacements, or other surgeries, fibromyalgia, osteoarthritis, muscle weakness, or other physical limitations. In the comfort of a heated pool and with private one-on-one sessions, the professionals at TAH Physical Therapy can help. Call today for more information. 827-0354.
Whoever said,
"It's only a dog,"
never loved a dog. Our philosophy is simple. We treat every dog as if it were our own, and believe us, we spoil our dogs. When dogs are comfortable, they're happy. The Barking Lot in Titusville is ready to make your dog happy by offering grooming services, daycare, and boarding. Call today to schedule an appointment, or better yet, stop in and discover a stranger, crazier, quirkier group of dog lovers at the Barking Lot in Titusville.
Pennsylvania Hardwoods, a worldwide supplier of high-quality logs and lumber, is a proud sponsor of the Titusville Rockets. Located along Titusville Road in Pleasantville, Pennsylvania Hardwoods purchases standing timber and logs and some of the world's highest quality hardwood, which is growing right in your backyard. For a free appraisal, call Pennsylvania Hardwoods at 814-590-6730. Best of luck to the Titusville Rockets from Pennsylvania Hardwoods.
Well, the Titusville Rockets over the Franklin Knights, final 4-3 here at the Myer Complex on a beautiful Wednesday afternoon. Jim, your thoughts on the game?
Well, I enjoyed it very much. It was to see Mr. Mung come up there in the bottom of the sixth and put that ball out there about 350 feet with a man on, win the ball game for Titusville. It was just a lot of fun to watch. But and also, congratulations to the coach. He knew what he was doing. Brought in Colin Baker for the last 3 outs, and I second-guessed him a bit, and I need to keep my mouth shut because he knows what he's doing with those kids. So it was a good win, big win for Titusville. Congratulations to the boys. Never quit. Garrett Knapp pitched very well. I'm very pleased with his outing.
The situation where he had bases loaded with no outs.
Absolutely.
And walked away, and of course a good defense from the other players as well out on the field. But yeah, that was a situation where he stayed calm and got him out of it.
Well, it was just a good ball game all the way around for both ball clubs, and but to see Titusville pull this out, big win for the Rockets as they go into the postseason, coming up here pretty quick.
And you got to see Luke Guth.
I got
pitch.
to see Luke. Yeah, I was very surprised to see him give up the home run. But you throw that ball 90 miles an hour, it's going to go out about 110, and that's about what happened with Mung's hit. So, congratulations to Titusville Rockets. Big win.
All right, we'll be back tomorrow afternoon for Lady Rockets softball, just across the way. Looking forward to that. By the way, I want to thank the parents groups, Jim. They never get enough credit, but these fields and the school district, the work that they put in with the new dugouts and with the improvements that they're making down here, it's just a fantastic complex, and that doesn't happen with nobody volunteering or doing anything. So to all those who help out, thank you. It looks great down here.
Yeah, a lot of cooperation.
All right, for our camera operators, Adam Bodemer and Cameron Cleland, Jim Bodemer doing play-by-play. I'm Luke Rio. Thanks so much for joining us here at the complex for boys baseball. Again, we'll be back tomorrow for Lady Rocket softball. Our coverage of Rocket sports made possible by these great sponsors. By The Barking Lot. By Interstate Pipe and Supply. By Armstrong. By Oil Creek Plastics. By Donovan and Bauer Auto Group. By State Farm Insurance. Thanks, Bill. By Fat Chad's Brewing. By Homerwood. By the University of Pittsburgh Titusville Education and Training Hub. By Shago Real Estate. By Poppy's Equipment and Storage Rental. And by Titusville Area Hospital.
Thank you for watching Stream Sports' presentation of Titusville Rocket Sports on Stream TV.